Ladies and gentlemen, let's unbox something. All right, here we go. We're going to do a live unboxing. It's Chris the Batman statue collector, and I'm joined by this guy, Mr. Matt Martin from the Bat Vault, who has had one hell of a week, I would say, because not only does he have the statue that I'm getting ready to unbox right there, he got the Ultimate Edition, and he has been kind enough to offer, he's going to do a little review of that piece for us, but he also got the Batman versus Killer Croc today. And holy crap, this thing is incredible. It's massive. Mine is currently on hold because of the tariff situation, so I don't know when I'll get mine. I'm so glad that you got yours.
Yeah.
And wait until you guys see that. Again, Matt has done a really awesome thing for us. He has filmed for us, so he's sending it to me right now. So maybe I'll have it up on the channel, maybe even as early as tomorrow. We'll see. But congratulations, my friend, on two incredible quarter scale pieces. And again, just tell them how massive these things are.
Now, and I was scared when because with respect, I started out 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. That was my niche. And then, so I'm hearing quarter scale. Okay, now we're going quarter scale because of after COVID. So I was scared. I didn't want them to be too small compared to my 1/3. These things are basically 1/3. I mean, these things are massive. I mean, this guy behind me is massive. But then I'm opening up Killer Croc, and he's literally just a few inches shorter than tall-wise than Joker Say Cheese. I mean, not by much. So, and Croc is just, he steals the show. He is just so massive, the Killer Croc on there.
Before the show, Matt, message called me or whatever, or video called me, whatever you call it. And anyway, he was showing me Croc, showing me, put it all together. And like, he had it, near Say Cheese. And it was just, Say Cheese is a very tall piece, which is insane. And so this is going to be such an epic piece. I can't wait for people to get that one. And obviously some people have gotten in this one. There's a few people out there that have obviously got the smaller based version. And we were actually talking about that before the show. Is the smaller base version is a much smaller base. This thing is so big that I'm recruiting Ledger to come down here and help me lift it, because I am nervous to lift this thing. It is massive. It is way bigger than like the 0 year Batman on bike. Just a very crazy, impressive piece. So I can't.
Yeah, it's 26 inches deep. But it's and it's just solid. It's solid as a rock. You'll see.
This is 26 inches deep right there.
Right there, yeah.
And it's crazy. So I can't wait to do this with you tonight. Again, thanks for being here and helping me out.
Oh, yeah, cool deal.
This is very cool. I just want to say hello to some folks. So we got 70 people already in here. Thank you for being here. Godlike Statues, Jimmy G over at Godlike. $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I don't need it. I was trying to talk Jimmy off the ledge for some Finch pieces today. He was wanting to get some more of those. But congratulations, Jimmy, on your amazing statues that you have coming in. And if you want to check those out, you can do so at Godlike Statues over on YouTube. And again, thank you very much for the super chat. Anytime you guys do super chats, it does roll right back into the channel, and it really does help tremendously. So thank you very much for even considering doing those. We really do appreciate them here on the channel. We got Your Vision. Yes, does this one come in black? I don't think this one did come in black, right? Just the blue.
No.
Maybe down the road, maybe they'll do it in black, but we'll see. Everybody's like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Just watching. Looking forward to seeing this. We got Bats in the Belfry Brotherhood member. If you want to become a Brotherhood member, all you got to do is hit the join button down below. Really appreciate all of the members that are here week after week after week. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Carl, we got Yo. We got Theodore. Damn, Matt's pulling in all the punches lately. Yes, he is, without question. We got Carl. We got Jeff Houghton in the house. We got Ryan Maiden. Hello, everyone. Looks like I made it just in time. Looking forward to this. Yeah, this is, and R. Rawl. Awesome. Finally, congrats. I was a little bit nervous. I told some of you guys that I got the first box yesterday. And, it's always kind of a deal where with Prime One, if you get it directly from them, tracking doesn't update. So you get a tracking number and it just sits there. It's from Chino, California for, weeks and weeks and weeks. And, it's always exciting when you finally get that tracking number. Again, Matt got his Killer Croc tracking number, which was great a couple days ago. and it updated Winter Customs. And mine, was delivered yesterday, but only one of the 2 boxes. And the other one said the label was unreadable. And I was like, oh crap. It's like, am I gonna be able to do the unboxing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how does the label become unreadable? But it was basically stuck in Kansas City, and it made its way to my hometown this afternoon. So I ran across town and picked it up. And man, that second box, the base box, and this is the scary thing, it is one of the heaviest boxes I've ever seen from Prime One. And I would put it even heavier than Mr. Freeze without question. But you said that the Killer Croc box, even heavier than this one.
Even heavier. I mean, I was straining to get, now, this one, I was lucky because of the shape of it. I was actually lucky, but now with the Killer Croc, it's smaller, a little bit smaller, but it's freaking, because on the base, you've got attached it, of course, you got the base, and then you've got basically Killer Croc except for his head. So, and all of that is just solid as a rock. So it's heavy as can be.
Well, it's peace of mind, because obviously, with stuff like the Sideshow one where the 2 pieces broke, that Daniel Bell piece, the Joker Batman, at least that this is going to be a solid base with a solid figure, being held. Was Batman pretty heavy too going into the base?
Not nowhere. I mean, he's got weight to him, but not like OMG or nothing like that. No.
Okay. My other question before we get started here is a big one. Has your wife seen this statue yet?
Not the Killer Croc. She's been out running errands, and so she has not seen it. But she's seen the one behind me, and she was like, "Oh shit!" She walked in. That was her first thing. Oh shit! I mean, that's awesome. Plan type thing.
We of course try to keep this show family friendly. We don't cuss very often here, but it's definitely been inspiring. When I talked to Matt at MegaCon, we had a big conversation about if it's an oh shit piece or not, and if it isn't, it might not belong in at least my collection or maybe your collection.
Yeah.
It's just we're to the point of our collecting careers where we want to have certain wow pieces, and everything else can kind of go. And I have a feeling that when she comes in to see the Killer Croc, she's going to be like, "Oh, that's an oh shit piece."
Yeah, I've got it displayed with the actual crocodile head now, the full crocodile head, and that's just my favorite. That was, I think, the exclusive version. You get that, then you get Batman with the gas mask, which I got him on, type thing like that. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I have 7:09, which means Ledger's going to be here in about 1 minute, and we will get started to help me with this base. Real quick, Bats in the Belfry says I should receive mine tomorrow. That's fantastic. Congratulations, and thank you for being a member. Cobra Edits, hey guys, watching from Minneapolis. That's awesome. You just had AC/DC there the other day. That's awesome. Hope everyone is doing good tonight. Same to you. Ready to see Killer Croc? Any chance we can see it tonight? Sneak peek. I don't know. Can you give them a little? Can you pan over or not? I'm not sure if you can.
Well, I can send you some pics too. Now I got some pics. If you want some sneak pics, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Either way is fine with me. Whatever's easiest for you.
Yeah. Where do you want me to send the pics to?
You see if you could do it in the chat. Can you do it in our chat, like the private chat?
Yeah. Let me do that.
I'm not sure if you can or not.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I can.
All right. We got Jargon 2. These Batman sound huge, and you're going to see it in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, get the stuff out of the way. He's not feeling great, but this man, Ledge the Sledge, right here, making a rare appearance back on the channel.
Late as always. Hey,
he told me 7:10, and I'm here at 7:10.
Hey,
right, I'll give you.
On time.
If you're on time, you're late. If you're on time, you're late.
Well, as we know from MegaCon, it's hard to keep up with Matt Martin. He is on. He is gone. He is bolting through. Yeah. No doubt about it.
Kids, babies, it don't matter, baby. Yeah.
No, that's right. We can't keep up. Jargon 2 says $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Have you ever seen somebody switch out like Woolhouse? I'm not sure what that means, but there's a lot of swap outs with the Killer Croc piece and this one, obviously.
Yeah.
This is the he's like dumbfounded. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. We got JWR in the house saying hi to Ledger. now I'll stay tuned in for the show. So you bring in Ledger, that's when all the big viewers come in. Yeah, I know. I know. All right, so I'm going to do this so everybody can see it a little bit bigger. And let's first of all, the box. Obviously, you're not here to see a box, but the box is cool. The box is massive, but the other one's even bigger. I'm going to put it over to the side. Okay. Well, I thought it might be better just to do it together because it is nuts.
Yeah, I can borrow. I'm gonna have to cut the styrofoam.
The styrofoam needs to be cut.
Either that, or you gotta pull that plastic out. And that
No,
drip.
that's okay, Rich.
Whoa.
Here, you take this one.
Ready?
Yep.
Holy cow!
Okay, here's
I
what
told you.
we're gonna not don't lift it down yet. I want to lift it straight up so we can show them how big. You got put your hand on the other underneath that side. On the bottom. Okay, that's the side. Okay. So there's the size of this thing.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Keep in mind we're about 5'10" to 6 feet, so that's just your dimensions. It's probably what 4 feet.
Super heavy. Yeah.
What's cross?
Yeah, would you say it was deep, Matt? The 36?
26 at the centerpiece, at how the center. Yeah, 26.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift it. Yeah, definitely a 2-person job if you can get it.
You can do it one hand or one person, but 2 people.
Yeah, I mean I can lift it by myself, but it is really heavy.
It's hard to get.
And I've got a bad back, so I appreciate the help.
You're welcome.
So you want to come down here later and see it all put together?
Maybe.
All right. Well, everybody, Ledger, let's give him a round of applause tonight.
That's probably the hardest thing he did all day.
Yes, he did.
I'm very sick, so
Oh, okay.
He stayed.
I'm going through it.
He stayed home from school today with the just the sinus crap. So that means I'm probably going to get it now. So anyway,
Well, yeah, that's how it is
Yeah.
in our family too.
yeah, I know. Thank you very much for your help. Boom.
Fun.
All right. All right. Ledger says goodbye. Oh, we got Ledger.
I just sent you some pics, Chris. So just so you know.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do that. We have a little bit of a stopping spot here. I'll show you the pics that Matt sent.
I think I sent like 7 or 8, just something to kind of see they can grasp.
Let's see. Download. Man, great pics, Matt. Oh my gosh, this is making me super jealous.
The detail on his skin is like unbelievable.
All right. Oh, there's some face shots.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'll just do that real quick, guys. Let me upload these because I know you're probably going to want to see them.
I'm looking at the dark blue on the Dell'Otto piece, and that piece, the Killer Croc piece blue is darker. It's more of a blackish blue.
And see that's the thing is that they told me when they first revealed it that it was considered black.
Yeah, it's. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at them both. The Killer Croc piece is black,
but it just has the blue highlights, right? All right.
Where I think the Dell'Otto piece is blue with the black highlights.
Right, exactly. So here's some pictures from Matt. If you guys just want to get an early sneak peek, it gives you kind of an idea of the size, the detail here. Matt said real chains.
Yeah, real chains. So yeah.
Look at that. That is sick.
Aren't you glad you got the exclusive?
I am so glad because I had originally gotten the regular version.
Yep.
And I think it was probably you and Dan was convincing me to you got to get that version.
Yeah, I was like, you got to get this version, type thing.
I really like the mask. I mean, look how good that looks. And I'm really sold on this head. I wasn't at first, but I'm sold on that head. It looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just so you can see the darkness of the blue, of the blue.
Yeah, where it's got the blue highlights on it. Mm-hmm. There's the other portrait. This is a good portrait. The other one, neither Matt or I like. It's got the kind of the cartoony one.
Yeah, I'll never put it on there.
But there's it kind of being put together just to give you guys kind of an idea. But yeah, that's awesome, Matt. Thank you for the pics. That's so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where are we?
Let's get back to it.
Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. So let's see. What is next, Matt? What do you think? What do we?
I would do the 4 pillars that the TVs are going to go on.
Okay, so I just want to show everybody. It does have some really nice instructions.
Yep.
On how to put it together. It's also got some really great. This is probably going to be a lot easier to put together than the Harley Who Laughs was. At least I hope. Again, I got an expert right here next to me, so that's really great.
Yeah.
So you think the pillars first?
And each pillar is specific to the input. So yeah, but do the 4 pillars.
Okay. All right. Let's go find. Great big top there. These are huge. Look how big these are.
Yep. Yep. There you go.
Those are crazy. So they all have different keys. Is
Yes.
This the middle or the outside? Must be the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Just look at the key and you can tell. Because each key is a lot different usually.
Oh, that's
there you go.
The middle one. All right. So I'm assuming these wires are just for show, right?
Just show. Yes. Yes. Yep. There you go.
Okay. So again, it gives you some nice, I mean, as you can see,
Yeah.
I'm 6'2". I mean, this has got some really nice height to it. I just cannot believe like how big this base is.
Wait till you see the chair and you lift that chair up. That chair is 40 pounds easy.
Good Lord. That's crazy. All right, are the towers in the second box?
I think so. There's some in the second box too. So yeah. Because they're smaller. The other 2 are smaller.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Wow, that major statue smell in that one. Woo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's some cancer right there. All right, this one goes out to the outside if you guys want to kind of see some of the details. It's got some of the Batcave hardware.
Yep.
Which looks cool. Nice, snaps down real nice and easy. And same for the second.
There you go. Getting a little blurry. Let it catch you again. There you go. What?
No.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
Right.
It's just I wish people could see.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't know how big this thing is until you get it.
Like the thought that I could actually fit it on that back shelf, like nope.
No.
Oh, it's freaking nuts. Okay. All right. What's next? We got
Okay. Then I would do that big control panel. Chris. The big control panel just kind of fits in.
This thing's crazy big.
And it's solid too. There you go. There you go.
It's crazy.
You'll see it just kind of keys in there you come on. Okay, there we go. Yep.
It's got all the back computer stuff.
Yep.
And that keys in, this to this.
Yep, there you go. Woo.
Got my finger.
There you go. All right, you're blurring out again, buddy. All right, there you go. There you go.
That is awesome.
Now,
It's
just look
so crazy big.
Just look at the scale of where you're at now. And,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people say, "Oh, 1/4, 1/4." No, this thing is like 1/3, bro.
You know, and that's the thing. I complained. I'm like, you know, I wish that these would have been 1/3 scale. But if this had been 3rd scale, I would have needed another room.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, so now you're gonna want to do some of the wires that kind of go get like there's like 3 or 4 like sets of wires you're gonna want to do.
Okay.
And they're just one actually like plugs in for power, but the others are just kind of just for show, you know, type thing.
Okay. Okay, we've got 2 that are kind of flat, and then one's got this rounded edge with an actual cord.
Yeah. Now that one goes into, if you look at where the circle, where the chair will key into.
Yep.
Not inside the circle, but to your, I would say to your right, you'll see there'll be a place to insert it.
Right there. That hole right over here?
No, it's actually where the chair is going to go.
Oh,
You'll see an input.
right there. So
Yes.
So I plug that in. Where does the
You'll
round
see it.
part?
There's a hole. There's a, let me see here. Okay, Chris, on the tower that's closest to your hand laying down, you'll see a circle. No, the other side. There you go. And it's, Chris, look at me. Look at me. Okay. So this monitor down below right here, it just goes in. You'll see a circle.
hold on, let me switch you around here.
Okay.
Okay, now
So let me see that piece. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that piece, I think, is that piece the one you just did? The one with the is it a solid cable or does it got kinks in it?
it's
Let me see. Okay, that's the kink one. Okay. So look, Chris, it goes right there. See where this monitor is? It's just a magnet. It doesn't go to like a power source. You got it?
I'm just trying to figure out. Can you point to where the end goes?
Yeah,
Down below?
Right. Okay, this is the monitor. Look at me.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, good deal.
Okay.
Now the other one that's like a true cable, it plugs in as well to where the chair is. It'll be like kind of on the same side as that other one.
So these two don't have, these have flat ends. They don't have an actual.
No, those are just for decoration. Yep.
Okay, so I am missing another cable.
Oh yeah, it's just a black threaded cable.
Oh, like the plug-in.
There you go. Now, okay, one end, Chris. Do you got it? It's like a black threaded cable. It's thick.
Well, these are all, I think, the USB cables. Then.
Yeah, those are USB. Yep.
So I'm still missing one. I'm not seeing it. Okay, monitors.
Let me see if I can disconnect mine to show you.
I do see the other hole. I've got these plastic pieces.
Okay, that's just decoration. Yeah.
Oh, it's in the upper part of the box. Hold on.
Okay, there you go.
All right, that's bonus items. I think there's another one. All right. Oh my gosh, there's like real wiring and stuff. Okay, I got it.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do, okay, where you plug that one in, that other cord where the seat goes, there's going to be another place for that to go.
Okay, got it plugged in.
And now the other one, look, Chris, look at me. On the other side, down at the same place, there's going to be a place to actually plug that one in. You'll see a hole.
Got it.
Oh, there you go.
So does that cord just kind of like flow around?
Yes, you can kind of put it however, type thing.
It's behind the chair anyway.
Yeah.
All right, what is this crazy thing?
Let me see. That's just a decoration cord. It'll go one piece to a magnetic, and then you can either you could fold it or whatever how you want it. But I've got mine just kind of going into the bottom of the control panel.
The crazy thing is, like, look, it's actually got like wires.
Well, I saw that and I was like, I'm not no electrician player. I'm like, what? So you can do it with the wires hanging out, but I just kind of tucked it behind where so it looks like it's actually going to the monitors or something. Yeah.
Okay. Then these cords, do they go on later?
No, go ahead and do those. Go ahead and do those. Those will be, they're just magnetic, Chris. So let me show you. So like one is magnetic to like where they're both magnetic to where the circle was on the opposite piece. And then they just are magnetic to the console itself. You can do it a few different ways. So there's not one specific way, but yeah. It's just for decoration.
Okay. Oh, does this take batteries?
Let me think. The control panel. I'm sorry. 3 AA's. My bad.
3 AA's. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to figure out that. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't need that. I mean, with respect, right now. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Still trying to figure out that wire. All right, there's the magnet. There I got a magnet going. Okay, I think I got something like that, right? Okay.
There
So
you go.
we got the monitors in. Got the bases in. Looks like maybe the screen's next.
Yes. And each screen just kind of keys in, magnet. Yeah.
Are they all the same?
Yeah.
All right. Look how big these screens are.
They're 5 inches. Would you say 5 inches?
Yeah,
About?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Godlike statues, $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Yes, you do need it. You do need it. Hashtag enabled. That's what we do here on the show. We do this. Boom, right there. Hashtag enabled.
Speaking of Godlike and Jimmy, I got an email last night from Sideshow saying that I was on a wait list for one of the Terminators, and I was like, "Hey,
yeah, you are."
And I was like, "What should I do, guys?" And they all, with respect, they all chimed in. You got to get it. You got to get it. So, needless to say, I got the Cyberdyne edition coming. It's like real rooted hair and real glass eyes. So yeah.
Matt is completely lying. We would never enable you.
Yeah. But yeah, those screens are legit.
They're awesome. And
now,
they have all of these USB ports and things like that to control
exactly.
it.
Now, at the top, when you turn them around, at the top button is you just click it once and it'll cut on. So just click it before you even insert it. The top button, yeah. Because mine came with a little bit of juice before I had to charge them.
Okay, top button.
Top on the very back. Because on the very back there's a few buttons. So the top, yeah. Hold, yeah, there you go, and then it'll go to the Batman screen.
So that's its own computer.
See?
Oh,
I told you.
Awesome.
I told you.
That is awesome. All right, let's see if this one turns on.
Yeah, they come with a little bit of juice, so where you don't have to plug them in yet.
That is so cool. Those screens are so neat.
Dude, it's like a cell phone screen.
Yeah. Easy. Yeah, this makes it even cooler.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that you can put, I could put my Batman statue collector logo on this if I wanted.
Yep.
Are there different screens? Can you rotate through them or anything? Or
I haven't really gotten into that because I haven't inserted a USB drive or anything. So
that is so cool. All right, looks like maybe
now we're gonna do the chair. Oh, well, do that piece. Do that piece. It's just magnetic, right below the control panel. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Okay, there's that, and then it has another little screen.
Yep.
Just got to find where that's at.
It's just like a little see-through acrylic. Yeah, there you go.
That thing. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, reminds me of Avatar, Disney, or Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got one of those screens. That's neat.
Yeah, it just goes in the center there. Now, when you put the batteries in that, Chris, that screen will light up.
Oh, will it?
Yes.
So the batteries
or go underneath on the control panel. That was my bad for not telling you.
It's underneath here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the only
place? You could take that off easy. I mean, that's not connected to 100 parts.
Yeah, I can get to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that lights
now it's time for the chair.
All right, chair time.
Now you tell me how heavy this thing is.
It's like Palpatine's throne.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy as the base, but it's heavy.
It's solid.
It's solid. Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, it reminds me of Palpatine's chair.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars.
Yeah, you're right. It does. Come on.
It almost has like a leather look.
And it's got the little stretches like in the leather look, and so it looks like, real leather.
It looks legit. All right.
There you go.
This is so cool already.
Yeah, I do. It's awesome.
It's so neat. Man, that is something. I mean, I'm in awe with it just like that.
Just leave it blank then. Yeah.
Yeah,
But now the next thing you're going to do, you're going to get Batman's body.
Okay.
And he keys into the chair.
Okay. He looks great.
Now let me tell you something. Now, if you can see on the side of his leg, if you want the cape covering that one leg, you need to do it now before. Yes, you need to do it now before you insert him.
I think that's the look I like the best.
That's what I got. With respect, that's what I did. It's the big cape. You got a small cape and a big cape. Go get the big cape.
Big cape. Okay.
Yeah.
This one looks big.
Because I'm looking at the art now, Chris, and that's how it is in the art.
Exactly.
Yes. And key
tell
that in to the body, and then sit him, key him into the chair.
Okay. And that's made of that kind of that lighter plastic material.
Yep.
That Prime One uses from time to time.
So it's not like stone. It's actually like a plasticky material.
Exactly.
You got it? Let's see. There you go.
It's kind of in there, but it's not like in.
Well, now the cape, I will tell you, if it helps you, that cape goes behind the leg that's more forward.
Oh. That will help.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the trick. Thanks, Matt.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
put that cape behind that front foot, then it'll key in right. So that's a great advice.
And that's how it is in the art too. And the art, I'm looking at it. So yeah.
Okay. This thing is so cool.
Now, next you got like 2 or 3 arms. Now look, Chris, the one arm that's, if you're going for the picture accurate and like mine, where he's just like this, you're going to want the longer arm, it'll be like that. Yeah.
And so what are the options? There's a long arm and there's one kind of
there's one like kind of this, and then one like this kind of. So there's 3 options.
Okay. Oh, that's in the top of this one.
Okay.
These gauntlets are cool. They're almost like batterings.
Yeah.
They're a little different than traditional gauntlets.
Yeah.
You guys can see what I'm talking about. It's got the little notch in it.
There you go.
Here's the straight arm. And then you have this one.
There you go.
So that one where it looks like he's kind of like contemplating a little bit.
Yep.
And this one. Kind of like that one.
Yeah, I had that one initially. Yes, I had that one initially.
Looks like he's kind of more relaxing.
Yeah.
And then the straight arm. Which looks good as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's
Now
awesome.
you got 3 portraits. You got the unmasked, then you got 2 masked.
Okay.
There's one I like the most.
Where did this one go? Did we miss this?
That one, let me think. It goes, okay. It's a magnetic piece that connects to all 4 pillars, basically. It's just magnetic.
You can in the front or back?
In the front. It just makes it look like, wiring's connected. In the front, yeah, behind his chair, basically.
But in front of the pillars themselves? Like way back here?
No. So look at me, Chris. Chris, look at me.
All right.
It's gonna go basically where the pillars are. Basically, it's just a magnetic, and you just connect it to the face of the pillars, basically.
Okay. I don't think I have that quite right, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah. That's not a no biggie.
All right, portraits. Hey, Brad, did I make it for the bat toilet? Yes, you did. It's the biggest bat toilet I've ever seen.
Yeah, portrait-wise, there's one that I like over all of them. So, but
Okay.
I'll let you I'll let you pick yours, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So we've got the Bruce Wayne portrait,
Yep.
which I don't think I would probably ever use.
Me either. Yeah. Yeah. It looks good. And I
Looks
didn't know
good.
he had the cowl is actually like connected to him as well. It's still not. There you go.
Then you have Stern portrait.
Let me see. Okay. That's the one I've got. Yeah.
Right there. Not sure if it's going to focus or not. Gives you an idea. And then you have another Stern portrait right there.
Yeah.
So
I got the one with the big ears. That's the one I like.
well, I think, well, I don't know. Was one maybe a Fabok head?
Yeah, one's a Fabok head.
I think that's the one with the short ears.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And the Dell'Otto is the longer ears. I like the longer ear one.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better. This thing is absolutely incredible.
I told you.
I gotta tell you guys, like this freaking webcam is not doing this thing justice at all.
No. You
know,
can't see the detail until you get it in hand.
I mean, it is absolutely massive. It has such presence. It's way bigger than I thought. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
The screens are so much fun. Like I could see this being on all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's so neat. And then of course I've got Alfred to add over to the side. However, I decide to display this. I've got Alfred.
Chris, why don't you get Alfred and just put it like sitting kind of to the side, and let's see what that looks like.
All right.
Because I don't have Alfred, so there you go. It looks awesome.
And the rock work perfectly matches to the base on the rock work of his.
Yep.
I would probably have it back a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Back a little bit.
Kind of back in the background.
Yeah, it looks awesome like that.
It scales really well. There was some photos where I was like, Alfred seemed like he was bigger than Batman, but he's not.
No.
I think it's just the way that Batman's so far leaning into his chair. It makes Batman look a bit smaller in pictures, I think.
It's like he's had a rough night and he's like just getting back and he's like, I'm just done.
Yeah, he's super slouched in his chair.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, VP Production says pictures and video just doesn't do this piece justice like seeing it in person, real talk.
Yep.
Absolutely. It is just very cool. I got to tell you guys right off the bat, pun intended, but this thing is incredible. I definitely would recommend this. If anybody's on the fence, whether it's Jimmy G over at Godlike,
yep.
It is an expensive piece. You can definitely get it cheaper for around the $1,000 mark if you get just the throne without the back components. But man, the back components, it adds something special to this.
Here's my opinion, and God bless any version you get. So, just lucky to have this good piece of art. But once you see the screens, there ain't no going back.
Yeah, the screens really are special.
Once you see the screens, like if I were to buy just the plain version and then I come over to your house, and I see the screen version, I'd be like, I got to find the screen version. I got to rebuy it,
You had mentioned too that so it has all these extra wires.
Yep.
Which come with it.
Yep.
You recommended a USB power strip, basically, so it's just like something that plugs in, and then it's got the ports of the USB. So that's what I have one. I've used it for my computer down here. So you plug that into the wall, and then plug these into each one. So that means it's got constant power to it if you want.
It's got constant power. Then you can, with respect, you can cut them on, cut them off whenever you want to. So yeah, because right now they're working off like an internal battery, I think. Because then mine started cutting off, and I was like, "Oh, you ain't got to plug these things in." But I think it's just working on an internal battery, type thing.
And again, you could download any video on a SD card.
Mm-hmm.
Put the SD card in this. Again, I could put my Batman Statue Collector logo. I could put my reviews on here if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And the screens, again, they're 5 inches, so they're they're very big screens. They have a lot of they're bright. They light up really nicely.
When we first saw this, in pictures and all that, I was thinking the screens would maybe 2 inches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're a solid 5 inches.
Yeah, I mean, this is like somebody said earlier. It's like a phone. I mean, it's actually bigger than a phone.
So people look at your cell phone, and then that's how big these screens are.
It is so cool.
Now let me ask you. You're in the heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment. Yeah.
That's got to be. I don't say it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite statue.
I mean, just looking at it. So I think we talked on the phone the other day about the XM Batcave.
Yeah.
And that was a piece that I really thought was cool. I thought, man, it just really kind of sums up Batman. It would be neat to have. That thing will probably never get made. We both agreed on that. This is exactly that, but you want this is even cooler. This it really just sums up the Batcave. If you want a true Batcave piece, and and it's just really well done. I would definitely say, I mean, just my initial thought, it's got to be in my top 3 or 4.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Now,
I would definitely, I don't know, in terms of just Batman, like I like it better than Batman Damned. I like it better than the Dell'Otto Dark Knight Batman. I mean, Tech 1000 for me is still, I just feel like it's so iconic the way it is with that Fabot cover.
But yeah.
This is just, it's a special piece.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is one that I'll never sell. I'll never sell this one.
It's so impressive.
You know, I got rid of the Jim Lee Hush Batcave and Poison Ivy because I was like, okay, I've enjoyed them. They're both great pieces. But I got rid of those, sold those, because I definitely wanted this in one of my corner pieces. So, you know.
Absolutely. And it fits perfectly there.
Yep.
You know, I just sold my Joker bust.
Yep.
And I just sold today. And so do you feel like that would be a good spot, like right in the middle if I do that? Maybe?
I think you got to do it. For you, I would either leave it right there, which I know that's where you do a lot of unboxing. So I don't know. I would either leave it right there or where Joker is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vengeance, I think there's a possibility for sure. I don't know if Prime One's anxious to get anything out right now with a tariff situation, but I think a black suit variant absolutely could work. People are suggesting putting the villains' faces in the screens. Like that would be really cool.
Could.
You know, you could
now,
absolutely
if you
do that.
Something like that, you got to send me the file so I can do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something I can edit.
You know,
So that would be really neat to have the Rogues Gallery in there.
Oh, that would be cool.
Justin Racklin, I sold the Ledger Joker bust. I sold it today. Yeah. With customized screens, videos, it'd be awesome in the middle. Right in the middle, Chris, will look amazing right in the center. Okay.
You know what you could do, Chris, like when you review a statue at the end, you know, where you give it like, hey, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You go back to this and say, here's my official review, and then it pops up on the screens.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, that would be cool. Say, hey, Batman gives it, 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this, like I said, this is absolutely incredible. No, I haven't sold the Sideshow bust yet. I mean, I've considered selling those at times, and I'm kind of in a selling spree right now because I've just spent a lot of money on Finch art in the last day, which you guys will see that video here coming up in the next few days. And
now, shameless plug, since we're talking about selling stuff. This guy behind me, the half scale Prime 1 Bale with the gun, it's the exclusive version. I am selling that. You can just email me at or message me on Facebook, and then we can talk. But I am selling that one.
Yeah, if you can't get a hold of him, email me, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Tell him your email address real quick.
It is mmartin198434 or you can just message me on Facebook.
That's awesome.
And I'll do it first come, first serve. And I've enjoyed it. I really enjoy it. And he comes with the other portrait where his eyes light up. But it's just making some space. You know how it is. Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously that was way bigger than you thought it was going to be. Yeah. In terms of space. Again, you said that like the Killer Croc base is even heavier and crazier.
Dude, when you get that, you remember what this was. But when you get that Killer Croc base, I'd say it's an easy 15 to 20 pounds heavier.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So again, I want to thank Matt for being willing to review that. And I think he said that file is already being sent.
Check your Gmail. Check your Gmail while we're just sitting here.
Okay, I will. I'll see if it's through. Sometimes it takes a little bit to process.
Well, yeah, it was like roughly a 4-minute-ish video. And but I'll send a crap load of photos for you too. Okay.
Okay, I've got a movie, so I think I'll download it here after we get off the air here. Okay. And I will get that prepared and ready for you guys as well. So not only do we have a Killer Croc review coming, Matt's also going to review the backside, or give your whole thoughts on all of it if you want. But he's going to show us the backside. He got the Ultimate Edition with the Batcave and the Batmobile with a pewter Batman, which I didn't even know that was the thing. That was really cool. Yeah. And then of course I will do my full 4K review for you guys as well. Giving you all the different swap outs and close-ups that we can't always do here on the webcam. But Matt, I can't thank you enough tonight for helping me out.
You were fun to hop on, middle of the week, just kind of, hey, let's hop on, let's have some fun. type thing like that. So it was definitely fun, type thing.
Absolutely. And I can't thank everybody enough for watching. And we still have 151 people watching right now with us.
Cool deal.
This is such a great piece. And again, if you're on the fence, I'm just in all of it right now. I'm so glad that I got it. This is definitely one of the coolest Batman statues I've ever gotten into the Batcave. And I can't wait to show it off to you guys in 4K detail. So again, I want to thank Matt for joining me. Stay tuned for the Killer Croc video. It might be tomorrow, probably most likely, and then I'll have this one up on Friday probably. So anyway, thanks Matt for joining us. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button on your way out, and we'll see you in the Batcave. Bye everybody.